Hello and welcome back to Tiny House and Off-Grid Resources, the channel where we rebuild, recycle, repair, and instead of jumping in the SUV and nipping down to the shops to buy a new one. In these videos, I normally show you things that I've been doing, but what I'm going to do today is show you something that somebody else has been doing. I've just been in touch with H Culhane. Tom Culhane from the USA, over the last 10 years or so, has sort of become the godfather of biogas. H Culhane is the chap that I've mentioned once or twice in the previous videos. He has put together a group called Solar Cities Biogas. He and a group of other people from around the world are working together to help people in their individual countries and areas become autonomous for their energy needs. He's helping people to build and operate their own biogas digesters. He's helping them produce their own gas. This gas can be used for heating, cooking, lighting, and the best thing is, it doesn't cost a cent once the device is up and running. He's a larger-than-life character who puts out videos very, very regularly. They're short, snappy, and to the point. He's been my inspiration now for around 10 years. Tom has been traveling the world and working with people from different countries on different continents, showing them how they can make this work for them. It's a simple, easy, and well thought out plan. Tom's even been working hard to put together CGI videos that show people in great clarity how the ubiquitous IBC, the intermediate bulk container, can be modified to produce a very, very effective digester. He's also showing people how they can create a micro version, something really small that can be carried in a vehicle so that they can take this to schools, universities, community groups, and they can share exactly how it works, and they can produce gas on a table in front of people and prove to them that this system works. All you need is 1 or 2 IBC containers, some plumbing fittings, and little rubber seals that we call uni seals. They're a very simple rubber ring that fits into a precisely cut hole in the side of these containers, and the pipe slides in. It has a labyrinth seal inside. It has 3 sealing points, so there's no chance of them leaking if they're correctly installed. The whole thing can be up and going within a day, and within a week you should be producing gas. The Solar Cities website has a very comprehensive set of instructions for you to work through, or you can follow my videos that are coming up over the next couple of weeks where I'll be doing it live with a couple of improvements too. Tom and his team have been working around the world on all different continents, working with communities and corporations and farms, helping them all to achieve energy autonomy. To quote from the website, "We're an internationally recognised educational non-profit organisation bringing clean, free fuel and nutrient-dense fertiliser to the people of the world. We deliver a biogas system to suburban and urban gardeners everywhere, to farmers in the US and to remote villages and refugee camps around the world. Our mission and educational program is based on the work and vision of Dr. Thomas H. Culhane." I'm really pleased to say that just yesterday, Thomas reached out to me. He got in touch with me through the YouTube system, and he suggested that we should work more closely together. I'm really looking forward to this. Now, Tom's a bit of a larger-than-life character who puts out videos on a regular basis. I see his videos almost weekly, and they are coming from Germany, Sweden, USA, South America, Palestine. I've seen Tom reporting from countries all over the world. Tom's mission is helping people like you create biogas. It's the wonderful super hot heating gas that can be created from your own garden and animal waste. This can be achieved on all sorts of levels. There are systems that are making farms completely autonomous in their energy needs, and there are micro systems, the MAD system, micro anaerobic digesters, small enough to put in a garage or a basement or a corner of your garden, and they can provide you with clean, free, hot cooking gas as an alternative to the bottled LPG or propane. Tom's worked on all sorts of small biogas digesters. He knows this stuff inside out. But what he's done over the years is created a system that makes it very easy, no matter where you are, no matter what your ambient temperatures are, no matter how much food you need to process. This system that he's created utilizes the IBC, the intermediate bulk container. These are those caged containers that are lifted by forklifts and carry liquid food products and chemicals around the world. At the end of their life, they become available and they can be used for harvesting rainwater, making sewage treatment systems. They also make a damn good biodigester because the pipes can be put in at any position that you wish using a clever little seal called the Uni-Seal. More of that later. Tom's put out several videos that are CAD design, computer-aided design. It's clear, clean pictures that show how these things are assembled. You can see in great detail the fittings he uses, and he explains the hows and whys and wherefores as he goes along in each short informative video. You can follow along with him on his videos, or you can catch up with my videos that are going to be coming up over the next couple of weeks, where I will show you how biogas is working for me. Tom even creates small desktop biodigesters that can be moved in a car, so long as you're careful, and they can be taken to organisations, schools, community groups, and that means he can show people how easy it is to actually, really, in real life, in front of them, create biogas and cook a meal. A system of this size is really only good for explaining, but it can produce enough gas to cook one meal on perhaps a day. So don't be shy. Even if you only have room for something like this, why not try this at home? It's so easy. On the Solar City's website, you can see how he's sweeping the planet with his biogas designs. Tom's working with people all around the world to bring safe, clean cooking gas and a balanced nutrient plant food for your garden to the whole world. But so far, he hasn't yet made it down to little old New Zealand. So I was very excited when Tom reached out to me yesterday. Tom's a real gentleman. He complimented me on my presentation of his system, and he suggested that we might be able to work together. So I'm really looking forward to being part of the Solar Cities team, and I'm looking forward to helping people in little old New Zealand build their own biogas systems using the Solar Cities ideas. Just to give you some information from the website, let's have a look at what Tom says they do. We're an internationally recognised educational non-profit organisation bringing clean, free fuel and nutrient-dense fertiliser to the people of the world. We deliver biogas systems to suburban and urban gardeners everywhere, to farmers in the US and remote villages and refugee camps around the world. Our mission and educational program is based on the work and vision of Dr. Thomas H. Culhane. He then goes on to suggest that you check out the map below to see where Solar Cities has implemented biogas education programs and biodigesters through hands-on workshops. Some of these locations have 2 or more biodigesters in place. As part of our mission is to have 2 biogas education hubs in each location in order to build a continued community learning support. There are pages and pages of awesome photographs of the digesters that people have made. Some of the designs vary a little, but they all use the ubiquitous IBC, International or Intermediate Bulk Container, which is available at really low cost in every country of the world. Coming up over the next 2 or 3 weeks, I'll be presenting a series of videos showing you exactly how I'm implementing the Solar City system. And I'd really love it if you were to come along for the ride too. So subscribe to the channel, that way you won't miss out on the notifications, and you'll see when I commence the actual build of this biodigester and gas storage system.